Friends, in this video we learn how to simulate this part. Now this part is a shaft hub. So first of all we study this. You can see here the hole is given for the bolt. So this one is a fixed part, and also this one is a fixed with the shaft with the help of this bolt system, and this one is a circular another shaft hole which is revolved in this hole. So first of all we start simulation. Here we have not simulation option is given, so select here and select add-ins. Here you can see the SolidWorks simulation. Select this one. Okay, here simulation option is visible. Now select the new study because this we study first time. So select new study, and here you can see the different option is available. Static for the displacement, force analysis, stress strain calculation, and here the frequency for the running purpose of the shaft and other machining element. Another design option is simulation option is given: thermal, buckling, fatigue, non-linear, linear dynamics. Now in our case we study for the static simulation. Okay, now our option of the simulation is visible, and now apply for the simulation. Now first of all select this apply material. For any simulation, for any static study, the material property is required. So first of all apply the material. Now here we simple select the alloy steel. The properties of the alloy steel is given here. You can change the unit from the here. Now we select the megapascal Newton per mm square, and the property of the material is here. Now the maximum tensile stress is given here, 723.8256 Newton per mm square. The higher tensile stress, so the compressed yield strength is given 620 Newton per mm square. So apply this. Okay, and close this. You can see the color of the model is changed according to the material properties. Select the fixture advisor. Here this will help to fix this geometry, and different fixing option is given. So here you can see the fixture advisor. If you not know about the fixture, then you can help with by using the fixture advisor. Now here first of all we select the fixed geometry because our geometry fixed with the help of bolting this and this one, because another big shaft is mounted here and fixed with this hub by using the bolt. There is nothing more, no rolling or sliding support, fixed hinge, no elastic support. Select the advance. Here select the standard fixed geometry. We have done the fixed geometry. Now second one is the rolling slider or roller. Select here and select this because here the shaft is roll or slide. Advanced symbol. Here the different advanced symbol is given: cylindrical face, Okay. If you split the body, then by using this sketch or intersection curve, you can split the face. Standard. Select this roller slider. Okay. Now the third option is external load. Here different loads are available. You can see the external load: force, torque, pressure, gravity, centrifugal force. Now according to bearing loads, distribution, temperature. Now here we simply selected the force, external force. Select this face, and our load is not in a or cylindrical face, but in a only one direction. So we select the vertical. So vertical here is given the y direction. We select the select direction, select this edge. You can see the arrow is upward. Now change the direction, select here reverse direction, and now enter the 50,000 Newton. Okay, you can see the force direction with the help of by using these arrows. Now you can change, select here and edit definition. You can change your load amount. Okay, now here torque not required, pressure not, gravity also calculated gravity. You can see the gravity in downward direction. So this is a okay. Now not a centrifugal force acting on this choke, no bearing loads, not a remote, no distribution mass, temperature is normal, so no calculation of the temperature, and no thermal and flow effect. So now connect advisory. Here the different connection is available. The contact set, the spring, pins, bolt, bearings. According to your requirement, you can use this connection. If you here this shaft is connected, then bearing is given, so you use the bearing connection, but in our case we not require any. Now create the mesh. So this is a not a coarse and not a fine, so this is a reset. Mesh parameter is given here. You can change the cursor is moves. So first of all we near to 2.5 mm element. The gap between two elements is given here, tolerance. Now advance, select advance here, Jacobian 4-point select for the accurate mesh analysis. Not selected. Here last one is given, run and solve the analysis. So first of all we run the mesh analysis, select OK. Now process is now reduce the element, mesh element, FEM size. Select this, apply mesh control. Move on, find site. Element size 1 mm. OK. Select this face. OK. Run this. Now solving for this detect. You can see for the static study. OK. Now for the 1 mm control of the mesh, this all size is bigger, but here small mesh element. So this is a control of the mesh. Now same this side. Also select here. Apply mesh control and select this face. This is the element size. OK. Now the element size is reduced here at the rib portion, and select mesh and run. Now our static calculation is in process to solve the analysis. You can see here the error is invisible, so we are successfully simulate this model. Here you can see the von Mises chart, stress chart. The red colors is given maximum stress and blue color is minimum. So you can see here the maximum stress is acting at the rib end, and now same at the bottom side rib. You can change the chart for the displacement here. So the maximum or resultant displacement is given here. The red areas is maximum displacement. The one thing is noted that at maximum displacement the stress is lower, and at the minimum displacement the stress is maximum. So strain, maximum strain, you can see this one is the element. So maximum strain is 1.67 e raised to minus 2. This is a plot too. This all are the finite element which is help to us to calculate the maximum stress strain at the point of the part. Track this one, part is fully completed. Okay, now select here stress, right click on this one and select here ISO clipping. The maximum or the damage area, first of all these areas, so increase this one, the stress value is given here according to this ISO values. Stress, the area is failure area is given here. Okay, select this animation. So okay, right click on this stress, select here animate and play this animate. You can see now. Okay, now thanks for watching these videos.